yen. All right, making the turn here. So let's get rid of this, get rid of this. Finally, so typically pound yen and dollar yen and euro yen go opposite of the dollar. But as you can see, last night dollar was going up and it went up. Okay, so finally it looks like they're getting correlation. They just want to keep this range going that they've got going. You see MACD's pointing the way down. You got to take this bottom off here, all right? And let's see, I'm going to get a fib on here from the swing high right here. So this swing high to this swing low. Oh, hold on. This swing high to this swing low, back to this swing high right here. And there's the 1,000, which is the target for that whole pullback right there. And then we'll look for the ATR. Pound yen, ATR is 134 pips. Find the 5 o'clock candle from yesterday, 1600 right in here. We put this high in. We take the high and we're looking for the low now. Where's the low? It's the ATR to the downside, 134 pips. It's also on the 1000. All right, so now you can see the trade. You're also in a break right now. So this is going to be enter when ready as soon as we got out on the 10-minute chart. But there's the trade right there, okay? And, if you're new, this is trade one. This is trade two. Trade two goes in first with 2/3 of our lots and an entry order. Trade one is 1/3 of our lots with 3 times the stop on a 10-minute chart. When the trade two executes, trade one goes to break even immediately. You'll move the stop again when you break that fib headed here. You move everything to right here. And as you approach the target here, it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You see big candles like this, hold them for the next target. See little candles like this, bank the 2/3, hold the 1/3 at the current stop. Right? So there you go. All right. So pound yen's on the table. Well, let me go down the 10-minute chart, see how close this is. It's ready. It's enter when ready. All right, so you have a break hook and a close and reverse. It's enter when ready. Pound yen on the board and nice. All right. So it's enter when ready. I'm not calling a trade. You don't have trade two in, you can't make the trade. So you got to get trade two in first, and then you can make that trade up there. All right, and you can take it anytime. The technical way to take it is 1 pip below that up candle right there. All right, Aussie pound yen's on the table. Aussie yen should be trying to make the turn. It is, but it hasn't yet. So let's put slope support across this bottom, these bottoms, and see where that lines up right there. Okay, we do have a breakout. Not much yet, but you see MACD's pointing the way. MACD says you're going down. All right, so there's up. Now we've got convergence to the downside. See that? Now we got convergence. This next candle will most likely break the zero line break. You're already below the T3. All right, so that once that happens, that's 82% going to go that way. 80 doesn't mean it's going to target, it means it's going that way. I can get a fib on it from the swing high to the swing low to the swing high, which gives me the target for that pullback, which is right here. And then we put the ATR on over that, and Aussie yen, 81 pip ATR, pretty decent. Find the 5 o'clock candle right there. We put this high in. We take the high, and we're looking for the low. Where's the low today? It's 81 pips down right there. Okay, so this is on the board also. Here's the trade right here. You're going to hold to the 1.618 below it. And trade one is right here on a break hook and go, and trade two is there, right there. All right, Aussie yen's on the table also. All right, not bad. Aussie yen, if anybody's in, your two lots are in. Is anybody in Aussie yen? Anybody in Aussie yen? Got lots of opportunities this morning. So Vitri is okay. Anybody else? Okay, just Savitri. Good job. All right, so there we go. And if you got the break in the hook up here, it's AJ also. Okay, now we do have a live trade here. All right, live trade down. AJ, so we got two traders in. We got to have two traders or more, two or more traders. There we go. All right, so AJ's underway. All right, AJ, Royal Flush. All right, so we want to see what a Royal Flush looks like. All red, everything, HMIs, everything. Yep. 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 And obviously there. See, that's a royal flush to the downside. Sitting duck waiting to happen. And the only charts that will show you that are ours. Nobody else will show you that. See, this single thing is just barely starting. Now, you can see why they're having trouble here. Right? See that? That's why they're having trouble here. So they may need to break up, pull back up in here a little ways to get a shot at that, right? So they might pull up halfway up here, and then you got this trade. So how do I trade that? Okay, so if you're in the trade here, all right, you got two lots down here, and it pulls back up here. You can add another position on the pullback to the downside. So you'll have this one in, this one in, this one in, and then this one in right here. So three positions to the downside. And that'll make you a ton of pips if you get a pullback, right? So yeah, you execute what the market gives you today, not what you think you can get, what the market gives you. All right. And if they can't break this, which looks like it's going to be tough, right there, that looks really tough there. They'll probably pull up. And if they pull up and turn, you want to take that trade again here. If you miss the trade on trade one, you want to, when it pulls up, you want to put trade two in down here. And once it pulls up above the 1,000, like this, if it pulls up on the 1,000, I'd take a market order here and I would take an entry order, place an entry order here for those two lots there. You got a royal flush to the downside, folks. I mean, no way not to take that. Right? So if it pulls back up, I'm going for it. Because I was already in the other one, so I didn't get this one, but I'm going to go for that one. If it pulls back up, we'll see. I'm trading those charts. Okay. Down yen, what are you going to do? Nothing yet. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Uh, Aussie yen. Uh, trying to push through that fib. See, they're pushing it through. They want this trade to go. So you watch it. They're trying to push it. See, and if they don't get through there, they're going to pull back up. Don't freak out. They're going to find sellers. You're a seller. What do I want? I want them to find sellers. And if they find sellers high enough, I'll take another position to the downside. Leave my trade on for down here. I'm holding to the 1.618. So there you go. There we go. All right. Nice job for those of you who got that, AJ. Yeah. So that's going to end up going to Target this morning. Awesome. We'll actually get to do a video of this. All right. Most likely it'll hit Target before that. You're going to hold to the 1.618 just below it right there. All right. So let's go back down to the 10 here on the AJ. And you can see we don't have much left, but it's going to be a nice little trade. Make you 100 some odd pips right there. How much did it make? What's the potential in this trade? Go to the trip calculator. And first entry was 96.90. 90. Target price is 96.47. 96.47. Second entry was 96.78. 96.78. So 105 pips, right? The target. Right now, fast trackers can see that they could have made trade one, trade two, and trade three. Now, had that happened, yeah, I will. Okay. Had that happened, they would have added a position below 96.60, 96.64, 96.64, and that trade makes them 156 pips. See? Wow. So it's a little trade, but 150 pips right there. See? Sweet. Most traders are walking away with 5, 8, 10 pips today or losses. So let's go to a big, still going. Watch for it. Just keep working its way down. Leave that entry order on. And as soon as you get the next thrust to the downside, make sure your trade goes to break even minimum. When you hit this fib right here, so heading down like this, when you hit that fib right there, move your stop right above there. Break into this area, and once you get down in here, move your stop here. And then when you get close here, move it above the 1,850. And when you get close here, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and hold for that target and that target. All right. You know, every time that pops, it's a big order coming in. Every time it pops, it's orders. Remember, the minimum order on a bank at a bank level is $1 million, not leverage money, actual $1 million. That's the minimum order, the minimum. So every time you see that popping, it's at least $1 million, maybe more. So where are they putting it in? In a sell. What are they telling you? We're trying to sell. I'm in a sell. Great. Hold that trade. Yeah, but it may not go. It may not go. That's true. It may not go. All right, back over to AJ. You're gonna hit it. Got 2 minutes to go here. And we'll wait until after the 11 o'clock bump because they might wait for that because there's a 96.50 down there, which could be a barrier option sitting on it. So it's going to expire in 2 minutes. So that money that was coming in was probably the guy who's going to get a $1 billion payoff or multi-million-dollar payoff for an option contract if it hit that 96.50. And they got 54, but they didn't get 50. And they got 2 minutes to get it. Remember, you see the size of that candle, right? The candle's big. That means you hold your positions for the next target. Not a little dinky one. Pushing through. One more minute. And the 11 o'clock bump is over. Come on, baby. Push on through. It's the 11 o'clock bump. It's expired. Now, if they want to get to it, they can. We'll see. We're in the GJ, 2 live trades working. And now they can go. See how everything slowed down? Is that what they were trying to hit? Some, most likely a barrier option. Look out the fib though, right there. See, that's a contest. Remember, what I say this almost every day. That's a contested area. That's a contested area. The space in between is non-contested, uncontested. All right. So they can run those spaces. When they break into here, they can run that space. All right. Now you see that target is below the 1,000 and the ATR. So when you come down to here, you want to hold for that because that's contested. The space in between is not. See? Chart tells you how to trade it.